ambitious Jam. How are you today? My name is Shweta Gurnani Singh. People call me the GMAT scores expert of India. Thank you so much for that wonderful tag. More than 40% of my students score above 720 on the GMAT. That's an absolutely crazy stat to have. But do they have everything sorted for them when they start out? Absolutely not. When most of my students come to me, they have unfortunately already become caught in a vicious cycle of multiple attempts without significant score improvement. In the best case scenario, they have made 1 or 2 attempts with self-prep and then decided to seek my help. In the worst case scenario, they have been through multiple rounds of various types of coaching and they've hit an absolute dead end. Let me list out some common pain points for you that I encounter on a daily basis. 1. History of multiple attempts without significant score improvements or without meeting target scores. 2. Exhaustive self-prep or multiple rounds of coaching. Usually by this stage, a lot of money has been invested into the prep cycle. 3. Most of the prep has been concentrated on preparing for sentence correction. Despite all the effort around SC, they are solving SC using either a lengthy and highly technical grammatical approach or an equally time-consuming meaning-based approach. 4. Little or no attention has been paid to reading comprehension and critical reasoning. Now don't get me wrong, they may have solved lots and lots of questions, okay? They may have exhausted tons of official reading comprehension and critical reasoning questions, but they don't have a solid theoretical base. They don't have a reliable framework or approach to fall back on. And 5, not working hard enough to target a 51 on quant. I have seen this happen to hundreds of students. I totally feel your pain. I know exactly what you're going through. So if you're watching this video, please know that you have finally arrived in your safe harbor. This is your safety net. No one is going to waste your time or bluffing. What we do in our course actually works. It works every single day, every single week, month after month, year after year, test taker after test taker. Here's how we achieve massive scores. 1. We focus on SC primarily for speed. So we totally dump meaning and hardcore traditional grammar, and we focus on how to get a fair number of questions correct, but really, really fast. And all the time we save, point 2, all the time we save, we are now using up for reading comprehension. We are solving reading comprehension patiently. 3. This is a secret nobody is going to tell you. Nobody wants you to know that reading comprehension errors attract the highest penalty. The highest penalty. Write it down. So scoring on reading comprehension is critical. You need 100% accuracy if you want a big score. And nobody wants you to know this. This is exactly why we have developed a solid framework we use to get RC totally right. Number 4, we do not fool around with critical reasoning. I am the only GMAT coach in the world to be teaching critical reasoning with as many rules as perhaps sentence correction. My students learn to absolutely love CR, and as their reasoning skills improve, we see their RC scores improve by leaps and bounds. 5. Most Indian test takers are engineers or are comfortable with math. And precisely because of this, they underestimate the importance of working hard to target a 51 on quant. A lot of them just take it for granted that they will go for the exam and they're going to score a 49, a 50, a 51, and they may have experienced such scores on the prep test. But then if you don't consistently score 51 on quant on the prep test, it's highly unlikely that you will get a 51 on the actual exam. So you may get a 48, 49, 50 on your own without someone to push you. But believe me, converting a 49 into a 51 needs solid effort. And I make sure that you put in that effort. So together, we ace the GMAT.